Okay, so now we're gonna do fast hands. Oh yeah. So grab your parent or your brother or sister, and one person is on top, one person is below, and the person on the bottom is going to try to react and try to touch the top like that. Yep. You can use two hands, you can do one hand. Yep. Any way you want. And the person on top is going to try to pull their hands away to react. And if the person on the bottom misses, then they switch. Right? So let's see it. You can actually put your hands on top of the other person. It doesn't need to be in the airspace. Oh, no, Coach Sam, you got this. Hey, now we switch. Now we switch. Okay, and hold on. And now you're going to stand on one leg. Only stand on one leg. There you go. And you can have your hands on top. They can be touching. There you go. Again, you're doing this with someone in your family, so it's okay. Oh, find that balance. Good. And after a minute, you can switch legs. Go ahead and switch legs. Off you go. You got it, Sam. You got it, Sam. If you start to lose your balance, instead of tweaking your whole body, just go ahead and tap your foot right down to the bottom to just regain your balance. So if you start to feel yourself go, just tap down real fast and regain it. There you go. Try to make it fast, boys. Come on. So here's another version you can play of fast hands. One person has their hands all the way extended. You can either do this or you can split them. And the other player has to have their hands on their side. All right, and now try the same thing, but on one leg. And switch legs. Remember, don't fall over, just tap that foot down to the ground if you need to regain your balance. All right, now with your parent or your brother or sister, we're gonna play a competition. So you've got 10 balls. We happen to use tennis balls. You can use any ball you would like. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna be on one foot, and you're going to basically what's called a single leg squat. So you're gonna squat down, you're gonna push your hips back, all the way down, and you keep a nice proud chest and come up. Now if you notice, I'm gonna have them do it one more time. If you go back and you swing your leg out to the side or out behind you, that's actually counterbalancing you. What I want is I want your foot right next to your other foot. Yep, so it's off the ground right next to your other foot, perfect. And the other thing to keep in mind is that we don't want to be like Quasimodo. So if Coach Jack and Coach Sam go down, and if they collapse over, we want to see, can we keep our chest nice and tall? Can we keep it proud? Can we keep a straight back? And then the last thing is that we want to make sure and try the best we can to keep our knee right over on top of our ankle, on top of our foot. So we don't want our knee going in or going out as we go down. And if they start to lose balance, you can just tap your foot right down on the ground like Coach Jack is doing, Coach Sam, just real fast, and then you'll regain your balance. I don't want you to try to almost fall over. Okay, so you're gonna do 5 on one foot, 5 attempts with the ball, and 5 on the other foot, and we're gonna count to see who's the winner and who can get the most balls in the bucket. Are you guys ready? Ready, mark, set, go. Oh, 1 for Jack. 1-1. It's 2-1. Oh, it's 2-2. And it's not a race. I want you to go down slowly, so it's just you get your 10 chances. So not how fast you can do the 10. Still 2-2. Coach Jack, you can go ahead and switch. You don't have to wait for him. Ooh, good concentration. Tap your foot down if you need that balance. Hey, 3-2, Jack's in the lead. You got this. Ooh, 4-2. Nice concentration, boys. 4-3. Oh, it bounced out. He got robbed. Try to keep your foot right next to your other foot there, Jack. Good. Sam got robbed as well. Hey, he's got 5. He's batting 50%. Coach Sam still has 2 more. Can he tie it up? Oh, 5-4. Here goes the last one. Good technique. The no look didn't work. Well done. So now we're going to do one more activity where we record our scores, and this one is called figure 8s. And you're going to put 2 cones or 2 water bottles or 2 t-shirts, whatever you have, it doesn't matter, and you're going to take 5 giant steps out and put them apart. There you go, perfect. And then if you see, there's a yellow cone right in the middle, and that is where also Coach Sam is sitting, and so whoever's going to help you count, they can be right there. Because as you dribble, you're going to get a point for every cone you pass. So you're only working in the blue cones, but the yellow cone, or the person counting that's in the middle, that actually counts as a point as well. So watch, if Coach Jack demonstrates, he's going to use his preferred foot. So since he's right-footed, his strong foot or his preferred foot is right. So the first one, that's 1 point, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you notice, he's only using his right foot, and he's crossing in the middle between the 2 blue cones. So he's going in a figure 8 around those 2 blue cones. All right. So now that he's kind of figured it out, he's had a little practice run. Now we're going to time him for 20 seconds. You're going to do the same at home, and we're going to record your score. On your mark, and Coach Sam, you're doing the counting. And at home, your parent or your brother or sister can help you count. On your mark, get set, go. Ooh, he's off to the races. Coach Jack's got skills. Keep going, you're halfway there. And stop.
17.
17, well done, Coach Jack. Yeah, and now you're gonna catch your breath for a second, and then we're gonna do our non-preferred foot. So for you, since you're right-footed, then that would be your left foot. Same exact thing, okay? Are you ready for 20 seconds?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, on your mark, get set, go. Keep going, you got it. Stop.
15.
Woohoo! Well done, Coach Jack. So make sure at home you record your score on your worksheet. So this is change of direction. so we're gonna record our scores. So Coach Sam is gonna demonstrate and then you're gonna get ready. And how this works is Coach Sam's gonna dribble. He's gonna dribble to the other blue cone and he's gonna do a change of direction. Yep, and he's gonna dribble back here and he's gonna dribble, perfect. And he's gonna do that for 20 seconds. But go ahead and go back, Coach Sam. How we score this for 20 seconds is every cone he gets to is a point. So if you watch, go ahead. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so that's how we count it. That yellow cone in the middle is just to help us with our scoring. If you don't have an extra cone or a water bottle or something to signify, also the person can stand right in the middle off to the side so that every time they pass the partner, that counts as a point. Okay, 20 seconds. Everybody get ready. We're gonna do this together. We're going to record our scores. Okay, everybody get ready. We're gonna do this for 20 seconds. You can do any change of direction you want. You just must hit the cones. On your mark, get set, go. You got it. Keep going, keep going. You're almost there. Oi, oi, oi. 5 more seconds. Stop.
21.
All right, well done. Make sure you record your score. And let's see if we can beat Coach Sam's score too. So for this one, if you noticed, we added 4 extra cones. We added 2 orange and 2 blue in the middle of our previous setup. But again, if you don't have cones, you can use a sock, you can use a water bottle, it doesn't matter. It's just something to mark an area. You can use a book, anything that you have in your house will work. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a sole roll with 3 foundations. So if we watch Coach Jack, he's going to step out, roll 1, 2, 3, roll 1, 2, 3. Notice he's rolling his foot all the way over the ball, all the way over. 1, 2, 3, great. And now go back to just the right side for a second so we can do that one more time. Everybody can practice. We're gonna go slow so that everybody gets it. So watch this, he's gonna start with his left foot. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3. Yep, awesome. Okay, and he's gonna go all the way back just to the right again one more time, just so we get really comfortable with it. We're gonna do it and he's gonna start out slow, so if you're still figuring it out at home, go as slow as you need to. You wanna make sure you learn it first and then add the speed. As for Coach Jack, he's going to go slow to show you, and then halfway through, we're gonna get a little bit faster. Ready? 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3, roll. 1, 2, 3. And a little faster now. Great. And he's gonna demonstrate coming back to the other side. He's gonna start with his right foot on that foundation. 1, 2, 3, and roll with his left, all the way over the ball. Yep. Great. And now, you're gonna do that there and back, you're gonna do 2 times. So can we see it? Here we go. Everybody try it. Roll. 1, 2, 3. You go at the speed that is comfortable for you. And as you feel more at ease, you're gonna get faster and faster. Good. And one more time. That's 1 time. Catch your breath for a second. And when you're ready, go. Great job. Good concentration. Good. And if you need a little bit more time to practice that, you're going a little bit slower, that's fine. Just press pause and finish your there and back 2 times. Okay. The next one is just a simple sole roll and a stop. So if you notice, he's going to make sure that he steps out with his foot first, with his left foot first. He steps out and he's going to roll. So now he's got space. Roll, stop, roll, stop. Yep. There he goes. Awesome. Good. And he's going to come back that same way. So now instead of the foundations, yep, he's just going to go roll, stop, roll, stop. Notice he's rolling his foot all the way over the ball. Good. And there and back one more time. Yep. Great. Awesome. So now, using that same setup, he's going to come over on this side because he's right-footed, so he wants to start with his right foot. If you're left-footed, you can go ahead and start on the other side if you'd like. And he's going to pull the ball back with the sole of his foot, pull. He's going to use the outside to the side and then push it forward with the inside of his foot. Pull, outside, inside. Pull, outside, inside. Pull, outside, inside. Yeah, and to make it easy, we're going to stay on that right side. You're going to dribble back. And we're going to try it again. We're going to go slow so that we learn it and make sure we got it first. Good. Pull, outside, inside. Pull, outside, inside. That's it. Good. And now we're going to come back again. And now we're going to see if we're starting to feel comfortable, if we can go a little bit faster now. And still under control, still making it polished. Ooh, Coach Jack's got quick feet. Good. One more time. Yep. Make sure you're going at this pace that you can do at home where you're still getting it right and you're under control. Awesome. And stay there. Catch your breath, and we'll practice on our left foot. We'll go slow to start. Pull, outside, inside. Make sure you understand it first before you try to go fast. Pull, outside, inside. Great. Go ahead and go back. Great. Go back, see if we can add a little bit of speed to it now. Here we go. Great job. Good concentration. Keep it going. Awesome. Well done. So now we're going to do some wall passing. You just want to find a wall anywhere. It could be outside. Ask your parents first before you go banging against the garage door, or make sure it's okay with your neighbors. And if you can't find one, we'll have some suggestions on how you can make your own wall. But hopefully you can find one. If you can't, also just using a curb can work. Anything where you can hit that ball and have it come back to you. So what we're going to do first is two touch. He's going to use the same foot, and he's going to pass it and receive it with that same foot and do it again. So just two touches, control. Notice in order for that ball to stay on the ground, he has to lift his foot off the ground, and he's got to make sure his ankle is locked, his toe is up to the sky. Yep, and his plant foot is facing exactly where he wants it to go. Perfect. So now he's going to practice, and he's going to practice that same thing, and you should practice at home as well. Practice on the other foot. So using his left foot only. Go for it. Try to be on your toes. Look at the concentration to make sure that ball stays low. Good. And now that he's had some rhythm and had some practice on it, we're going to see how many passes we can get in 20 seconds. So you can have your partner help count. So if we can have Coach Jack come help count. Okay, ready, set, go. Keep going, you're halfway there. Good concentration. And stop. Woohoo, well done, awesome. Catch your breath for a second. Make sure you record your score, because obviously we'll be doing this again in practices coming up, and we want to make sure that we can try to beat our own score. Okay, ready for our left foot? We're going to go 20 seconds, and remember that this cone is 2.5 yards, so 2 giant steps, and then half a giant step, okay? And if you want to figure out how far away you need to be from the wall. All right, 20 seconds. Ready, set, go. You got it. Oh, keep going. Stop, I went a wee bit over. The rule is if you take more than 2 touches, then we don't count it. Yep, so we don't count it. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna do 2 touch, but we're gonna pass around that cone that we just used. We're gonna pass around that cone. It's 2.5 yards out from the wall. Good, he's gonna use the inside of his foot, go across his body, boom, and then pass with the opposite foot. Boom, yep, control. Notice that his touch goes not only across, but at an angle going forward so that he can step into the pass. If it went square, it would be so much harder for him to pass and get his hip square to make a good pass. Notice how much footwork he has to do in order to move, slide, step up and back up to get his feet ready. Yep, good, and challenge yourself. Notice the harder you pass the ball or the softer you pass the ball, what is happening? How far is it pushing you back? Start to figure out that weight of the pass. Great job, keep going. Notice the angled touch across our body. In Sweden, we call it flytebollen. Good, and relax. Okay. Now you're going to pass the ball, receive it, do a step over, exit, and soul drag behind, and pass. Receive, step over, exit, soul drag behind. So let's break it down. So make sure we remind everyone what a step over turn and a soul drag behind looks like. So Jack, go ahead and pass that ball. He receives it. He's gonna step in front and to the side and plant. And now he's gonna exit and come back with the outside of his foot, perfect. And now he's gonna put his foot on it. It's a soul drag behind. So he's gonna use the sole of his foot. He's gonna drag it behind his body, but notice he's gonna turn the opposite way. Yep, and then he passes it. Let's try it again. Stop, step over, and plant, exit, soul drag, and turn the opposite way. Show your bum to the ball. Stop, step over, and soul drag behind. Great. Yep, again, step over, soul drag behind, and pass. Awesome, keep going. Good. And so the measure on this is, can you do it? Keep going, Coach Jack. Can you do it 10 to 20 times? And really get some repetition. If you're feeling like it, go ahead and try it with your non-preferred foot and really challenge yourself. So we pass with the opposite foot. Let's see. Receive, step over, exit, and soul drag behind. Great. Oh, there's nothing Coach Jack can't do. Olé. Good, make it work. Good, try to make it clean now. Good, and relax. Okay, ready? Okay, so here we go, next one. He's gonna pass, receive, step over, exit, and now it's a hook turn. Now remember, on this hook turn, can we break it down for him, Jack? Oh, yeah, a hook turn is like this. You're gonna put your foot on top of the ball. Notice it's not a sole roll, so he hasn't turned sideways. He's reaching for the ball, and he's gonna hook it back. He's gonna use the sole of his foot, and he's gonna pull it back and kind of hop that plant leg out of the way. So watch one more time if he does. He receives, step over, plants, exit, and now hook, and he hops that plant foot out of the way. Step over, plant, exit, and drag it in a straight line right across his body. Step over, plant, touch, and hook. Perfect. And now, there you go. Great. See if you can do it. A good number to try to hit is either 10 to 20 of them, or do 10 and rest and do 10 more. And really try to challenge yourself on how clean you can make it. And once you can make it really clean, then start adding that speed. Ooh, hello. And notice he uses that hook turn. He really drags that ball back with his hook turn. Boom. And he hops that plant foot out of the way, and then he's able to pass it. Good. And after you've done that many, you relax, you catch your breath, and then you can try it on the opposite side. Boom. Yeah, just free juggle. Just get your touch. Go ahead and juggle. You guys ready? So we're going to do right foot, right thigh, catch it. Ready, go. Right foot, right thigh, catch it. Left foot, left thigh, catch it. Good. Right foot, right thigh, catch it. Left foot, left thigh, catch it. Great. Now, once you've done that a couple times, then, and if that is hard for you, you're going to stay with that. You're going to keep doing right foot, right thigh. If that is a little easy for you, then what you're going to do is you're going to try to do right foot, right thigh, left foot, left, ugh. Right foot, right thigh, left thigh, and catch it. Okay, go for it. Right foot, right thigh, and left foot, left thigh. Oh, and so start back over. Right foot, right thigh, left foot, left thigh. Oh, hey! Well done, and catch it. Good. Now, so I would say, Coach Jack, if we were at home, I would say, Jack, you're gonna keep practicing the right foot, right thigh, left foot, left thigh, and catch it. Sam, that whole sequence counts as one. So right foot, show me. Right foot, right thigh, left foot, left thigh counts as one. And you're gonna keep going continuous and count how many you got. So that's 2, 3. Ah, 3.5. And he's gotta start back over at 1. Okay, go for it. So Coach Jack, you're just working on the right foot, right thigh, right foot. Yep. Good, and relax. And now you can try the ladder. So now you're gonna go right foot, right thigh, catch it, and then 2 of them in a row, catch it, 3 of them in a row, catch it, 4 of them. If you drop it, you start back at 1. Let's try it. Right foot, right thigh, catch it. Yeah. Now you gotta do 2 of them. Good. Now 3 of them. Catch it. Great. If we drop it, we start back at 1. What? Wow, you gotta start back at 1, Coach Sam. Well done, and relax.
The skill of the week this week is balancing the ball on your neck. There's 3 steps. We're gonna bend our back. We're gonna have chicken arms, and I've got to make sure my chin is facing upwards. If your mum or dad is in front of you, just make sure that you can see their knees. And if you've got a ponytail, just put it to the side. First of all, you're just gonna place it there. So why we have our chin up is that we're creating a hole at our neck just here. And why we do the chicken arms is so that our shoulder blades are pushed back to balance the ball. Like I said, just to start off with, either get mum and dad to place the ball there and just get used to that, the ball going into that socket there. And then just like that. If that's too easy, can you try and walk around? If that's too easy, next try and throw it up, and then same steps, chin up, bend your back, chicken arms, and try and guiding the ball down, trying to judge the flight of the ball. So nice and simple, just a little throw. And then trying to get it there. You don't want to bend your back too much, so just nice and straight. Just there. And then if that's too easy, try and go low. Maybe you can go to the ground. Maybe put one knee on the ground, hands, and then the other knee, and then keep going. Yeah.